Aries, hi, how you doing? This is going to be your mid-month check-in. As always, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Bits and pieces might resonate, so use your own discernment. And it's good for all placements. So yeah, check out your chart, see where Aries lies, and go from there. Also, happy belated or happy birthday whenever it is reaches you. I hope it's been a great one. So let's dive in for Aries mid-month. Queen of Pentacles, yeah, looking at our money, money on our mind, how we're going to make it. The Nine of Cups, self-sufficient, happy as a fat cat, self-content, emotional stability. I like that. The Two of Pentacles here. What's going on with that? The Queen of Cups. Okay, so you got two queens in your court. Could be two different people. And we have it with Virgos, the Hermit, retrospect, introspection, looking at everything that ties into how we become, or adds to our wisdom, our years of knowledge, things we've gone through, experienced, learned, or seen, other people go through, all attribute to these experiences. It's not just what happened to you, it's what you have learned from other people and everything. It's everything all in one. But specifically for your read, this is more or less about you. You're hunkering down a little bit, and not because you are in retreat mode. You could be potentially looking at everything that has happened in the past year, and now you're looking at how this is going to start a new year for you. And that's the Hermit. Everything mapped out, like what did I learn, what happened here, what not to do, what to do here and there. And with the Queen of Pentacles, it's very much a how energy. It's, how did I save this money? How can I save more money? How do I add to my health? How do I keep and maintain my health? What am I doing holistically when it comes to my energy? The queens, in my opinion, when it comes to the tarot, are specifically that. They are evaluations of their suit. What are you doing with your wealth and your health? Where is it at? Is it not where you want to be? And here comes the Nine of Cups. What is going to make you more fulfilled emotionally? What makes you satisfied? That's only something you can answer yourself. I nor any other tarot reader can tell you that. It's up to you. And with the Two of Pentacles here, yeah, it could be that you're looking at a little bit more how to not spend so much money. Are you getting by? Are you just getting by? Or are you overspending in some areas that need to be looked at a little bit? Is it worth $15.99 for a subscription where they have the same movies over and over and over again? I don't know. It's an evaluation of sorts. And I think that's what you're looking at here. You're looking at the Two of Pentacles, a balance, a choice. It's gonna get a little rocky, but it's nothing you can't handle. And with the Queen of Cups, another evaluation card. You could be a mom. You could be dealing with a mother. And you could be in a situation where you're dealing about motherhood. But in essence, the Queen of Cups is looking about, how you love, how you give love, how do you receive love? Are you overgiving? Is your cup completely empty? Are you emptying it out for other people? And the same thing with the Queen of Pentacles. Are you giving it away to other people? This is that Hermit. Where are you at? I think with the Nine of Cups here, I think you are happy. You're finally getting to that fulfillment. I think the evaluation now is the Queen of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles. Where are we going to go from here? Let's dive in. When it comes to our money, who knows? It's also energy and health. Nope, I'm not going to give you any kind of health advice. This is not that channel. Don't do that. But let's see. Let's clarify. Let's dive in here. So with the Queen of Pentacles, we have Nine of Wands. Yeah, Wounded Warrior. Nine of Cups. The Two of Wands. Ooh. Two of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords. Queen of Cups. The Two of Pentacles. And you have repeating cards. You have three twos in here, by the way. Three twos, two nines. Interesting. Five of Wands. A little bit of competition here, a little bit of pushback somewhere. Who knows? But with the Queen of Pentacles, with the Nine of Wands, it's taken you a while to get to where you are when it comes to your money. And I'm not saying that you have so much, or maybe you do, but do you ever stop to kind of take a step back and look at the things that you've accumulated? Look at where you're at, your car, your, I don't know, maybe you're baking and you have like a KitchenAid stuff. Like those are not cheap. Or maybe you bought a new fridge. Maybe you just bought tires for your car. Maybe you got a new bread spread. Who knows? What have you? I'm just giving you examples. The whole fact of the Nine of Wands is that you kind of have to stand up and stay standing and keep going. You are not where you want to be monetarily, but it doesn't mean you're not going to get there. This Aries season, with all your planets that are about to be in the sign of Aries, is that momentum push. That Nine of Wands says, don't give up. You are pushing through financial boundaries to get to where you want to be. And the same thing with the Nine of Cups and the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is, overarching look at everything that we want, everywhere. The world is your oyster. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to go? Where are you going? That's what, and I think that's why I was saying with the Nine of Cups here, I think that you're content. You're going for your 10th cup here somewhere. Whatever that might mean to you, it could mean that you might be getting into a relationship, or you're doing some solo travel, or you moving somewhere. Either way, it is a holistic view of what you want. And that's what the Nine of Cups is asking with the Two of Wands. What ambitions do you need to take? What risks do you need to take? What next steps to get you to that 10th cup are present and that you are aware of? That's the Hermit. Where do you want to be? This is saying that you have a choice. The Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, the death of a mindset. Some of you could potentially be coming out of a lack mindset, or not just a lack, but saying that I'm going to overspend over here. I'm overspending on this. Those days are over. I think this is the kickstart of your season for 2026 and almost into 2027, is going to be, I am done having to misplace money somewhere. You're like, I think you're wanting to be done with these money troubles. And that's what the Queen of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands is. Where are you going to go about this? How are you going to go about this? Go talk to a financial advisor, reevaluate your bank account, look at where monies are going. Like, can you pay off those high interest credit cards faster? Can you pay off your house faster, your car faster? Are you looking for a job that's going to be able to pay you a little bit more to be able to do that? And I think that's what you're looking at here, because you're done with the small-minded money concepts. It's now time for you to branch out and be more, which is the Two of Wands. And the Queen of Cups with the Two of Pentacles. This is almost like you're over emotional or over giving somewhere and lacking in another. It's a topsy-turvy. This is calling for you to reevaluate where your heart space is. How much emotions are you giving? Are you emptying out your cup all in this one area that you're forgetting about yourself? And that's what the Five of Wands was going to possibly tell you, is that some people are not going to like when you recall your energy, your emotions, your time, your money. Some people are not going to like that. Some people are not going to like that you want to move about the world. Some people are not going to like that, hey, I used to count on you to be the person I like, my shoulder that I cried on. You're like, yeah, but constantly? Or the same thing with money. Like, you've asked to borrow money from me. How long? How much? What can I give you? Like, at this point, you are now saying enough is enough with the Ten of Swords. It's now time for you to focus on you. The Nine of Cups is solo energy. The Two of Wands is saying, with that solo energy, who are you going to become? Where are you going? And who do you want to be? Let's get some crossing energies. I want to see what either helps you or hinders you a little bit. Or I wouldn't say that it would hinder. I think it's more like a challenge. Like, what can you overcome? Let's see. So with the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, the Page of Cups, something new. The Page of Cups is you learning something. It's the fish in that cup is like an offer of some sorts. And the Page of Cups could be somebody. It could be your kid, or it could be somebody that's coming in to kind of be your friend and help you be a new friend in this process, offer you some kind of wisdom, or just a friendly hello, like, and then all of a sudden you hit it off and that's where you're going to go. Or you could be just kind of like hesitant about some people coming in and joining your bubble, just who you let in. But I think you can be fine with assessing their knowledge and talking to them about plans and having a new friend, a new emotional friend. It could be anybody. You could be tying into your kid, or you're talking to a mom, talking to a family member or a friend, or making some new ones. I think being able to talk to them outside of your circle of what you're feeling gives you new perspective. So, take that into consideration. This could be somebody that comes in and shows you something new. So, with the Nine of Cups and the Two of Wands, the High Priestess, you know what you know what you know. You're keeping it to yourself. Rightfully so. That's Pisces energy a little bit. With the High Priestess here, she's intuitive, very intuitive, but she also keeps things close to the vest. She doesn't talk about everything. So when you talk about your plans, write them down to yourself. This is telling you to keep your emotional happiness to you. And with your Two of Wands, whatever it's going to be, whatever your plans are to kind of escape this bubble and try to venture out, keep it to yourself a little bit. You know, use your intuition about people, situations, money situations, career, all that stuff. It's time to use the Hermit and the High Priestess in one. It's a very powerful intuitive card. And you do have a new moon coming up. Use it. The Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. The King of Swords. Yeah, I want you to look at something real quick. That is the King, and this is the King. The whole fact of this, which is interesting, to me, it's almost like a repetitive card. The King of Swords faces things head on, looks at logic, devoid of emotion. Not that he discards it, but he doesn't use it when it comes to making decisions, looking at the facts and only the facts. Those are coming around. I think because the Ten of Swords are in the King's back, you used to have a false belief that didn't really get you anywhere. It was possibly stubborn. You weren't looking at the facts. Those days are gone. When it comes to your money, how are you going to spend it over here? Stuff like that. Your sense of money, your idea of money, and your knowledge of money in its holistic view of like spending and not spending, that old ways are gone. They're gone. And you're adopting newer, smarter understanding of how to spend money, how to use it one way or another. And that could also mean manifesting how you spend that money. Money coming in, money coming out. There's a flow to it. I think that's what you're about to step into a little bit more. And with the Queen of Cups and the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, what did I tell you? I told you you're going to find your 10th cup, whatever that is for you. And that Ten of Cups, it could be a family, it could be whoever, but that whole overarching over emotional abundance, it's emotional happiness, stability, everything that you're finding is now what you are learning. And I think that's you kind of relying on yourself a little bit here. And I like that because it's self-sufficient mastery. It's self-sufficient and no longer questioning what is and what isn't good for you. You already know. The High Priestess here is telling me you already know. And what's happening now is that you're stepping into that belief and you're holding your own. Some people are not going to like it. But the Six of Wands here says that you're going to be victorious. And from the Nine of Wands comes the Ten of Wands. These Ten of Wands means that you're ready to drop the burdens and move on with your life and start a whole new chapter when it comes to money, career, finance, friends, love, all those things. You are about to step into the possibility to use these astrological events at your behest. You're at their behest or yours. You're just going out there, start writing stuff down, start manifesting a little bit. What is it you want? I think that this tells me that you know what you want. Now it's time to pull through. Start writing it down, start manifesting. So let's get some closing message for you, Aries, and send you on your way. Let's see. We have, look at that, Judgment. Wow. So you have Judgment. Six of Pentacles. The Hierophant. And the Six of Wands. I told you. The Six of Wands is here. Look. These four, with the Judgment, yeah, No longer are you going to be waiting. So with the Judgment here, you have the Judgment, the Hierophant, the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. Balance. You are going to achieve balance. The Judgment is saying the death of the latter. You have the equivalence of a new you here with the Ten of Swords and the Judgment and the Hermit and the High Priestess. Holy shit. Excuse my language. These are powerful cards. And then especially when you have the Hierophant saying that you're about to step into your higher order self. Either it's your spirituality that's uplifting you, or it's you diving into, holistic understanding of your spirituality, or it's just how you're learning. It's you elevating regardless. These are elevation cards. The Six of Pentacles. Well, balance. Be open to these energies coming into you. It may be uncomfortable, but you're going to rise up to be the better version of yourself, to the best version of yourself, if you really want to. Something tells me that you do. And you're going to be victorious because you have repeating cards. You have Six of Wands twice. Victorious, you know who you are, you know who you want to be. So go do it. I don't know what that is. If you want, tell me down below. What is it that you want? Ask the universe. Or better yet, tell the universe to show you that you're ready. I think you are. This is telling me that you are. So that's what I've got for you, Aries. Hopefully it resonates. As always, be awesome, be safe, and I'll talk to you later.